Okay, guys, come closer. Let's do the math. There is something conspiracy of Asari Dokubo that we are going to now phase out once and for all. Listen to this video. It is when Asari Dokubo's paymasters deprive him of his payment, which is the Fulanese.
Ediabal is an Igbo man. He's from Obom in Abam. He's from Obom in Abam. From there, his family went to Bosi in Anambra State before they came to New Calabar. He's an Igbo man. I am Ediabali. So when somebody says Igbo, no, I am. Yes, the name I answered today, the stool on which I sit today, which was created as one of the first volcano houses to be created. In fact, among the first 5 to be created in Calabar land. Ediabali became the richest man of his time. He's an Igbo man, 100%. And he never denied being an Igbo man. So I, his worthy descendant, will not deny. I have my disagreement with Igbo, but I cannot. So also is Briggs. So also is Oswald.
Now we watch when the Fulani master pays him handsomely. This is the way he talks.
People, in Rivers, people, in job communities are claiming. They say, Bonny is Igbo, Opopo is Igbo, Okrika is Igbo. You people are sleeping. And these records are sending it all over the world. They call you people Riverine Igbo, Okrika, Bonny and Opopo. And they've recruited some Okrika boys, some Opopo boys, and some Bonny boys. Some Wakrike and Ibani people have been recruited. Yes, historically, we cannot say there are no Igbos in our midst. They were bought as slaves and brought to Ijo land. And they were assimilated. They were assimilated into Ijo society. It's true. But the original inhabitants of this place were Ijo people. Because slaves were taken to United Kingdom does not mean that United Kingdom is not owned by people. Because slaves were taken to Rome does not mean that Italy is not owned by people, by the Italians. Igbos were brought as slaves. They sold their brothers to...
What are you feeling right now? Isn't that funny that this talkative who just sit behind the mic talk rubbish without remembering what he said initially? Like I said, when he is paid handsomely, he stops speaking from both sides of his mouth. When he's not paid, he campaigned by speaking some things like the previous one. But I can categorically tell you, his so-called father might be Igbo, but he is not Igbo, he's a Fulani. Again, can you imagine when he said that he is Igbo? After saying he's Igbo, he went back to speak to say that the Igbos were brought as a slave. So Asari Dokubo is telling us that he's a slave in wherever he is in Calabari or wherever he is talking about. Yet the slave is the one speaking for the people. I believe that it is the owners of the land, the original owners of the land, that are supposed to or should be speaking for themselves, not a slave. Asari Dokubo, you have named yourself a slave. Let's leave it there. Okay, Asari Dokubo made a reference that when you take a slave to Europe, doesn't mean there are no people living in Europe, meaning that they are not Europeans, right? Okay, I am going to give you a counter reference, referencing the arrival of Fulanese in Nigeria in 1900. Does it mean that there were no Hausa people owning the northern Nigeria before Fulani or prior to the Fulani arrival in the north? The answer is no. So Fulanese, as long as you say Fulanese are Nigerians, Those people those Igbos you claim they are slaves, they are the owners of the land. They are from Calabar, they are from Igbo, they are from all these areas that you claim they were sold as slaves. So let the land speak for itself. If you are perceived as a slave, you cannot speak for them. Let them speak for themselves. You claim that they have gathered some boys or recruited some boys from Okrika or what to champion Igbo agenda in those regions. Asari Dokubo, why are you worried? At least they bought the original owners of the land to speak and champion their agenda. Let the original owners of the land speak for themselves, not you who call yourself a slave. Slave cannot speak for the people of the land. Let the people of the land speak for themselves, whether or not they are Igbos or not. But as long as Fulanese are perceived as the owners of part of northern Nigeria with Hausas, you cannot tell me that the Igbos were slaves in Kalabari, Okrika, all those Obobo, all those areas that you mentioned that they were sold or brought as a slave. They are the owners of the land and you can do nothing about it. Otherwise, wait yourself. Go hug a transformer for me. Thank you.